Hey friends, this is Dolynny TV as we currently try to outwait what might be another rainstorm rolling into Crossfield here on a beautiful, well, what was beautiful, I guess you could say Thursday afternoon. We got Friday coming up tomorrow, and of course, for those of you that have tuned in a few times already live from either the car or the dugout this weekend, that means we got Patrick from the Oilers Fanatic coming down this weekend. Friday night, a little bit of a scramble to make things happen. Obviously, travel schedules, work schedules, and all that. But yeah, for what should be a pretty good 48 hours, hanging out with Patrick down here in southern Alberta. Obviously, even himself joking about the anything I've done in Calgary, I've done with you. So that's the best part here, Patrick and I. Well, the visits due to how busy work and life have been the past few years get fewer and farther between the two cities. So yeah, looking forward to having Patrick from the Oilers Fanatic down here over the course of the next weekend here. And then obviously, as I've also talked about, Country Thunder next weekend. But I think the big part here is, well, we're going to need some good weather. And this is the weird part is, right, like 2 playoff runs in a row. There we were cursing the wildfires, and it was just kind of an unfortunate situation because while the province of Alberta should have been absolutely celebrating every last moment of those playoffs, there's a lot of people displaced and a lot of people fearful of what comes next. So at least this year it's been a little bit different of a story. I mean, there was some fires to start, but things have dampened down quite substantially since. And now, it's pretty much rain every single day this summer. So not necessarily a bad thing. Just saying it's kind of weird that kind of you complain about now it raining too much, but that's Alberta for you, and that's us Albertans through and through. But yeah, other than that, really, it's just going to be Country Thunder, obviously, next weekend. I think for those of you familiar, the Crossfield Derby's coming up. I believe I'm going to be able to make a little bit of an appearance out in Okotoks at the end of this month. There's going to be a whole bunch of random stuff, and this is kind of also when I get the opportunity to get into rodeo season, maybe a little bit of junior B hockey, if there's a little bit of stuff going on that's available to me. So looking forward to kind of what hockey season is going to bring as well. I said anything but Oilers stream, and kind of when I'm talking about that, for those of you that tuned in over the past year, you would know did that Pack the Pete Purple night here in Crossfield, and literally the arena behind me, that no parking sign you see right there, is attached to the arena. So yeah, basically that was a really fun opportunity. Looking forward to hopefully getting another opportunity to do something like that or something similar to that this year. It's kind of one of those things is, yeah, I've got all the tools, I've got all the abilities. I think something else that probably also sparked this live stream today is the discussion with Patrick and the discussion with a couple of buddies around possibly sparking up an NHL 26 Edmonton Oilers franchise mode, at least to, somewhat kickstart the franchise or kickstart the hockey season to some degree. That's always a fun little bit. I know whether a lot of us want to admit it or not, we do play the NHL video game series and always chatter about it and then end up giving up on it right when I think about playing some serious shell games. But yeah, so that's another consideration here as we get closer and closer to hockey season, as obviously things roll along throughout the summer. I think too, really there's a lot of opportunity possibly, with just getting out and doing some different things, seeing some different things, and hopefully expanding upon kind of the video catalog here on the channel. As I know Patrick was trying to talk me into, well, we could do a tour around Airdrie, but that would be all on you. So it is what it is. See, Troy's coming in here with the really important things. It's twice in 2 days I've started on the wrong diamond, so we'll figure that one out. Diamond 2 and 3 are just behind me here. If you flip around here and let me zoom over there so you can kind of see, that's terrible because you're looking through a really dirty windshield, but basically diamond 2 and 3 are beyond the shale there in the background with the backstops there. So we'll make our way over there, Troy, don't you worry, we'll make that happen. But yeah, so balls obviously got to finish up too. That's the other side. Obviously I made no bones about taking balls seriously this summer, right? Made no bones about that. So we've done a lot of ball this year and had a lot of fun. And hockey season will follow right behind that because I think ball's done early September, and then all of a sudden you're right into the thick of things with training camp. So, but Cold Lake Kid joined the chat, Budsy. Good to see you. Look for Budsy and I there to do a lot of good things here over the course of the next year as well. When I'm talking about possible hockey things, that'll kind of be the connection there you're looking for when it comes to figuring some stuff out over the course of the next I guess provincial tournament run would possibly be the thing. See what Dolynny TV and Cold Lake Ice TV can cook up. Figuring out as well if we can get up there to Cold Lake and broadcast some Junior B hockey out of the good old barn there too might be something on the docket. I don't know. I don't know what else there is really to look forward to or get to at this point. That's the weird part about being disconnected kind of from the people that I'm capable of doing all these things with, but also the capabilities of a rink like Cold Lake that I had access to back in the day, or just simply, the ability to do it because you had the manpower and the opportunities because people more so knew what you're capable of. So not saying that my friends down here don't know, but again, the people that shake and move and make things happen down here in southern Alberta, when it comes to something that I can at least assist with, right? You got the Flow Sports and you got Hockey TV, Hockey HN Live, whichever one of them's still alive nowadays. You got them rolling around as well. So there's a lot of all of that live streaming taken care of down here, and of course Live Barn kind of plays into the factor as well. If parents are already paying a subscription to watch on Live Barn, why would they need to watch their whatever hockey tournament, U13 hockey tournament on a Dolynny TV live stream, right? Nothing crazy there. So, and of course once you start talking about minor hockey and stuff, you get into more so the broadcast permissions and stuff as well. So that's not to say that I'm not working on stuff like that, not trying to figure out stuff like that, and hopefully expand, like I said, the catalog a little bit. And whether that means I seriously go back up to Cold Lake and take an opportunity to get back into getting some newer Cold Lake, Alberta videos up, or exploring a little bit of Edmonton and getting a little tour of Ice District on the channel, or something that just kind of connects a little bit more to kind of what's already pre-existing on Dolynny TV, definitely. But yeah, other than that, I mean, I'm just surprised already that it's August 8th tomorrow. That just seems absolutely insane. I mean, I've taken pretty much an entire summer off the Oilers discussions, but really that's kind of also the side of it. There hasn't been much to discuss outside of maybe the first 2 or 3 weeks. So we're rolling through what has been a lighter calendar, and obviously given everything that happened this past year as well, it's been a lighter calendar all around. So yeah, looking forward to just kind of, whether it gets busy or not, just making some different things happen, and obviously staying true to the Edmonton Oilers stuff and making sure that all happens for you back home as well. So yeah, for right now, obviously ball game tonight, big night, big weekend with Patrick over the course of the next 48 hours, and then, hang out with some good friends as well on Saturday, celebrating a special old man, and then yeah, going out there and getting to Country Thunder next weekend. Again, for those of you that don't know, if I haven't really made this clear and you've tuned in to the previous live streams on replay and I just kind of meandered about Country Thunder, I'll be down there Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Friday night, Cody Johnson. Saturday night, Bailey Zimmerman. And then, of course, Sunday night, Old Dominion. The beauty here is Riley Green is also on the bill. James Barker Band, if you're into good Canadian music. Clint Black, I believe, is on the bill. I'm trying to think else there's a ton of good folks there. Looking forward to definitely seeing everybody on the bill. I was supposed to research that before I checked it out, but yeah, it's going to be an absolute blast to be down at Country Thunder this year. Just again, I've wanted to see Bailey Zimmerman for about 3 years. I've wanted to see Old Dominion again since 2020. Cody Johnson, not a huge fan of his music on the radio, but I've heard great things live, so I'm looking forward to that. Riley Green, again, if anyone remembers going to Commonwealth and checking out Luke Combs a couple years ago, what a concert that was. Riley Green, Lainey Wilson, a part of that early momentum to get things going for Luke. So yeah, looking forward to what is going to be a dang special weekend at Country Thunder. I mean, yeah, it's going to be a fun one. So busy one as well. Obviously, being able to cut a little bit of travel time down on Saturday will be a little bit nice as well. So friends, for right now, I think that covers all the topics I wanted to. Again, definitely if you're watching back on the replay and you're just kind of skipping ahead, seeing what I'll always say, I'm going to repeat the NHL 26 thing here. If anyone's got comments to vote in favor of me doing that, I definitely appreciate that. Bring back, like I said, something that's been on the channel before, but something that hasn't been around for a while. So Thank you for being along for the ride. I'm going to head on out, go drive over to diamond number, whichever one I'm supposed to be on. As long as I'm over there somewhere, Troy's not going to be too mad. So friends, thanks so much for being aboard. I'm up on out of here.